Hey, baby, Bible doesn't say shit about not committing tax fraud.
Building decks the hard way. Have fun with Hardleg. Establish immunity. It's a deck build challenge.
Hey, what's up, you action hanks, and welcome to the Deck Build Challenge, where each week two competitors face off with strange theme decks. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe. Joining me today, a co-host you may recognize, Mr. Code.
I'm going to search for an action card.
Yeah. And joining him today, a co-host you may not recognize. They were on an episode a while ago, but they haven't been on for a while, but we're giving them another try. A person by the name of Rueblie.
Hello. I'm sorry. You'll have to put up with me.
It's okay. It is Rueblie, right? I'm not...
Yes.
Okay. Like, it's either
that is
that
correct.
or Rueblie, or like...
It's Rueblie. Or
Okay.
just Rue.
I just called it...
Rue is
It's
very
like
simple.
It's like Ruby, but with an L in the middle.
Sort of.
Get a little bit of Rueblie. Either way, we're here, and we're doing a Patreon request. Someone wanted to see Action Duels, which are apparently a thing in Arc V. I've never seen anything about Arc V. I know a little, isn't it, in that one? They used to run around and, like, grab the cards.
Yeah, that's what action duels are.
Yeah. They're like, we gotta make them more interesting. You can't just stand there and play cards. But we don't want to get too interesting and have card games on motorcycles. Everyone made fun of us for that.
They did have card games on motorcycles in Arc 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, I have no excuses then. Yeah, they're like, they have to have a middle ground where, like, you're still in a park with your friends, but you gotta run around and find cards and stuff.
They had action duels on motorcycles.
Oh god. And they're just driving around the city looking for cards?
Yes.
How hard is it to pick up a card while you're, like, driving a motorcycle? Those are pretty
I'd assume
small.
extremely.
I think they could just have other things. Have you guys picked Go First yet? I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, you gotta play the duel! Rueblie, you've been here
I
3
won't.
seconds. You've already ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
There's a reason you don't have me on.
So which field do we want?
Action Field Generator. At the start of the duel, they decide on action field for the rest of the duel. I guess just choose whichever one you want.
Okay, so I've heard that the quiz time is really stupid. So let's
Yes.
play the. But hold on, I need to find it.
What are the options you have?
Calamity Cove, Castle of Chaos, Chaos Kitchen, Cosmic Sanctuary, Crossover, Accelerators. I'm not gonna read all of these.
Dang, there's a lot. I thought there would be like 3.
No, there's everyone
No.
from the anime.
Huh.
I'm
Cosmic
trying-
Kitchen sounds fun.
Yeah.
But Quiz Quest.
You just said the Quiz Quest is supposed to sound really bad.
Yes, but it's Quiz Quest.
I'm gonna go to Showtime Street just to show code.
Okay, now let's see.
I'm a winner.
Showtime Street.
But Quiz Quest.
You can only have one action card in your hand. Okay. Is that the only difference between Showtime Street and the other ones?
No, they all say that. The difference is what action cards you can get.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Would you like to fight for an action card?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay,
I'm
so
a
yeah.
winner.
Now he gets an action card.
Ah, interesting. They have their own special texture.
Yep.
Now
So,
use Spiral
Yeah, you guys play rock, paper, scissors at the start of every turn?
You play rock, paper,
whenever we
scissors.
want.
It's at every chain link, I think. You can do it.
You could
And then
you
there's
could try to do it, but it's only once per turn, or is this like you could end up with 8 action cards?
You can have one action card in hand, and there's like a 50-50 chance you'll be locked out from getting more action cards for the rest of the turn.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, and we're going with Arc V themed deck since this is an Arc V format, right?
Yes.
Much.
So we've got the odd eyes going over here with code. And then Rue, I think we'll leave yours to be a secret. Needless to say, I think the Showtime Squadron fits it perfectly.
I mean, it fits most Arc 5 decks, but yes.
Not Super Heavy Samurai. They weren't part of Showtime Street.
Well, I guess. I think Showtime Street was before Mages, but...
I just realized my sound is probably way too high. Let's turn that down significantly, just in case. Because you guys and the sound are on the same audio channel, so I can't turn down one without turning down the other.
That is a terrifying board.
This is a perfect turn. 100%.
Be spooked.
Right.
I've got a time gazer magician. He's gonna gaze at your time, alright.
He's gazing. I'm very scared of him.
I'm
Kinda awkwardly looking at you.
I'm curious, they've released like 3 action cards in the actual game. Is that the only ones you have, or are we playing with like anime-only cards now?
There's enemy-only cards.
Okay. Hyper Director, he didn't exist in the anime.
Don't worry about that.
Did you stick to anime exclusives codes, or did you put the Odd Eyes link in?
Odd Eyes doesn't have a link?
I'm glad you passed the test. I was wondering if you were paying attention.
Aha! I now have an action card.
Do you? Oh, hey.
No, I have Wild Hope. So, who's the real winner?
I think it's me.
It depends if that action card can save you, if you can activate it from your hand, because I feel like you're going to be OTK'd into oblivion.
You can activate all action cards from your hand as quick plays.
Ooh, interesting. Even during the opponent's turn?
Yes.
Ah, better hope you got Battle Fader, the action card version.
I think there is one of those.
I assume so. When they've got, it seems like a very anime thing to do, to just be like, not so fast! The game isn't over yet! I still get 1 draw! Oh look! Pot of Greed! That gives me the 2 cards I need to do a combo! Were they still activating Pot of Greed by the time Arc V came around?
Aha, but you see,
No.
I activate super polymerization.
Oh. I mean, I
In
guess
order
you
to
could do
fuse
that.
our 3 monsters together and summon Starving Venomy Lethal Dose Dragon.
Target one
Oh.
face-up monster you control. That target can attack a number of times equal to the other monster's control. Ah, okay. I can see why you discarded that.
This is,
They do it that way in the anime a lot too, in all fairness. Like,
Yeah.
They'll search for an action card, and then they'll, like, discard it as a cost. Like, they do that a lot, almost as much as they actually use the cards.
You were lucky you got that, because if you had if you hadn't won that action card, you'd be screwed.
Well, I wasn't able to fight for it because I've already got one.
Oh,
But that's
okay.
fine.
Ah, good point. So at this point he just gets a free action card until you can use yours.
I think there's a chance to fail, but yes.
Ah, okay. So he could still fail, you just can't get another one. Or you
Correct.
can't replace the old one with a new one.
Yeah, no, until you remove the one in your hand from...
Gotcha.
Actually, I think you can set it, so I should have set it, but...
Alright, I can do this. I should have done this earlier.
What even does this do? I've never seen. I was like, why not make whatchamacallit, the new Predaplant thing? But I guess this makes more sense for the Arc V. Each time a card is sent from the field to the graveyard, place 1 Venomy counter on this card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Venom enemy. I see. All
Yeah.
monsters except Dark Dragons lose 200 for every Venomy counter on the field. Once per turn, you negate the effects of all other face-up monsters, and then it goes into Pendulum Zone if it's destroyed. So you could have blown it up with Sky Iris to search, and then had a scale 1, and then just Pendulum summoned everything.
Yeah, that was my bid.
We are still in Master Rule 420 though, so you pendulums like you can't pendulum a million out of the extra deck. I don't know, maybe we should have gone to Arc V format if we were going to do pendulum decks. Oh,
I'm
illusion
going to search
decks.
for an action card.
Well, so am I, nerd.
I'm not a nerd. You're a nerd.
Ow,
Oh
my
snap!
heart.
Fist.
I lost the action card.
Ding. Interesting.
I also lost.
So I guess if you tied, neither of you gets it.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's weird, actually.
They go to defense position, but then they go back to attack position.
Yes, and I have to activate all of them individually instead of them all happening at once.
Weird.
Daniel, on it?
You'd think it would just be one of those things over on the side where it's like resolve effect.
No.
That would be too complicated, Joe. Why don't you
It's such
understand?
an action card.
It's
I'm going to fight for an action card.
it's the B team that go team venture.
Aha!
Oh,
I won an action card.
Oh boy. Will we see some action though? That last card, I mean, I guess it technically did do something, but it caused more inaction than it caused action. Uh-oh, he's got big booty butt man.
I
And
do.
now he's got the Abyss Playhouse. Oh snap.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
If you have 2 cards, you can search a 3rd card.
Yeah, I can.
Time to gain back all the life points taken by Chinese dictators over the last half-century.
I'm not a Chinese dictator.
I mean, we don't know that. I've never
would
even
make
met
it
you in
true.
real life. How can I be sure?
Yeah, that's fair.
Why does everything have bonus attack?
Why not?
Oh no.
Oof. 0. Wavering eyes.
Yes. Oh,
Aha. But because of
I know I
time.
did that.
Yeah.
It's fine. I still get my things, which I definitely wanted.
Just get another one. Why not?
Yeah.
2 is better than 1. Blow it all up. Does your action card save you in this instance? It does not, but he got a Venomy counter.
It got a lot of enemy counters.
6, actually. Yeah, so now everyone's lost a whole bunch of attack. Keep going at this rate, you're not going to be able to beat over 0.
Precisely.
Fine.
He's turning your OTK into a no TK.
Oh, snap.
Going for Mirage Dragon, you rapscallion. Look at him dancing around with his hollow kneecaps.
That's kind of terrifying now that you pointed out.
Yeah. All the odd eyes are just like, orbs and weird shapes.
I mean, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon looks like a duck.
Odd eyes, pendulum duck.
That's what he looks like.
Just get just get it back.
Yeah.
You know what's funner than blowing stuff up? Blowing stuff up again. Oh, you're not gonna blow up the Showtime Street?
You can't.
You could try.
I could try, but it wouldn't do anything, so I figured destroying the actual card.
Fine, whatever, okay. Well, you've still got, at least you'll have one scale, unless this action card can save you.
Haha.
Doesn't look like it. But he came back.
All right. My field spell does a thing.
What?
Wait, what?
My field spell made your floating effect into destroy a spell trap.
Any monster effect activated by your opponent becomes destroy one set spell trap your opponent controls. I thought you had to have a set spell trap in order for that effect to resolve.
You don't.
Apparently not. Alright, you've got 2 cards and some action. What can do, Kangaroo? I probably shouldn't be eating peanuts, but they're so delicious. Nom nom nom. Comment in the comments if you like peanuts.
It's okay. I can self-destruct, kind of.
Draw
But
that
I'll-
many cards, then you could special summon that many monsters from your hands with different names.
Well, I got an action card, so
And his action card says you can't draw cards. Alright.
Well, hey, I
I'll
thought I was
search for
pendulum
another
dragon.
action card.
Oh no.
Yes. Now I end my turn and use pendulum dragon to search.
I thought maybe you would blow that up, search something else, and get you.
Oh no.
That much to search.
I've got a donut!
I feel like unless
Actually,
this
that
action
was a
card can
misplay.
save things, I feel like I'm probably gonna win from here. Of course it is.
Behold
And you
the
picked-
illusion dance.
You picked the only action
All
field
right.
you in this exact situation.
It's okay, hyper direct.
Well, you see, the thing is, I'm a link monster.
What was the third one in your hand? Was it the same thing?
And fire.
It was what?
It was the thing that gave multiple attacks. The thing about most of the fields is that most of them aren't flushed out, like, at all.
Ah, okay.
So, unironically, Quiz Quest is actually one of the most flushed out action fields.
If you want one with lots and lots of action cards, you want crossover and crossover acceleration.
Try.
Those ones are used for half the series.
Yeah, try one of those. Just don't vote for the same one again.
Votes for
Get
Quiz
Oh,
Quest.
something
again.
different. Code going for Quiz
Uh,
Quest.
Okay, I'll do Quiz Quest.
Oh boy. Let the Quiz Quest begin!
Oh no.
Time to Quiz Quest.
When I said that, I didn't think that it would actually happen.
Well, then you're a fool.
Well, get ready for shenanigans.
Don't advocate for things you don't like. This message brought to you by Hardleg Joe and the Communist Party.
Hardleg Joe of the Hardleg Joe franchise. I'm going to search for an action card.
No, I am gonna search for an action card.
Neither of you gets an action card. Go back to your
but we can Search
homes.
for an action card and
Oh.
the action to of searching for an action.
This could have gone much better.
You guys are just perfectly symmetrical violence. Doesn't get it. Doesn't solve anything.
I will search for an action card.
Are you
Fist bump.
serious? Stop choosing what I'm choosing.
You guys have
Drew.
high-fived, you've go-teamed ventured, and you've fist-bumped. You got all the
Dang it,
equal.
we will have a quiz. There we go. Oh no.
Off you go then.
Science for 100. Answer the following question. Question. There's an ice cube on a cup of water. When the ice cube melts, will the water overflow the cup? Correct.
No.
Darn. My plan to have you burn yourself to death. Failed.
My plan to inflict 100 points of burn damage to you slowly has failed.
I mean, he's going first, so he literally couldn't inflict. You're like, oh, you take no damage for the rest of this turn. From all the battles he could have done.
It's fine, it's fine. I've got an evil heal.
I'm going to search for an action card.
No, I'm going to search for an action card. Ha
Oh,
ha!
no. Now he has math for 100.
Math for 100!
If you make one pillar for every 10 meters, how many pillars do you need for 100 meters?
Correct answer, you gained. So this is the same
10?
thing. How is that useful? Why are we gaining 100 life points?
Aha, but I got
This
science.
is science for 300.
Is this literally all this is just burning or taking 300?
Yes.
300
Correct.
kilograms of iron or 300 kilograms of cotton. Which is heavier?
Go on, code.
But feathers are lighter.
What feathers are lighter?
Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
But,
He just looks
I got
so
a fight for an
confused.
action card.
but metal's heavier. Yeah, but they're both 300 kilograms. Math for 200.
You
Roll
roll
a
6
six
on
on
the
your
first time.
What is the probability you roll a 6 on your second die? It's always 50%! That's the answer.
I forget how probability works.
It's always 50%.
That's unfortunate. It's always 50% code.
It is not always 60%. 50%. No, it's wrong. I don't
It's
know
one
what
in
the
six.
answer is. Why am I bad at statistics?
It's 1 in 6.
Yeah, there's six sides of a dice. It doesn't matter what happened previously, it's always 1 in 6.
I see.
Same thing with flipping a coin. They're like, if you flip 100 heads in a row, what's the chance that you'll flip and get another head? Like, 50%. The same as it is every time you flip it.
I've bet all and lost then.
That's why there's a...
Oh no.
Ooh.
It came
Wavering
back to
eyes.
bite me.
Banish the field spell.
Ah, yes.
It'll be funny. You can add another Wavering Eyes from your deck to your hand. No wonder this was banned for a while.
Yeah, I might not win this one.
Remember Wavering Eyes and the Clifford Mirror?
Yes.
It was so much
No, it's
fun.
fine. If the quiz quest continues, Code will eventually burn himself to death.
No. Ah, and then I can add another Wavering Eyes to my hand.
Yep.
Well, I get
To search for an action card?
I wish. I have to search for a
Mellow Madonna.
face actor like a lamo.
0 scale, because why not? 8 scale, because 8 and 0 makes 8. Give me math quest for 1,000, Alex. I wonder if there's like American history, like, quest. Like,
Perhaps.
at the Battle of Antietam, how many of Grant's forces were occupied with digging latrines, allowing General Grievous to continue his assault?
4.
Or, like, Joe, I don't think General Grievous was involved in the American Civil War. I think you're confusing that with Attack of the Clones.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there. There may have been a 4-armed Jedi hunting robot. Hard to
Look,
say, hard to leg.
I'm just saying, if you can't prove otherwise.
Can't prove I'm wrong, therefore I'm right.
Exactly.
Bigfoot exists, he's just blurry.
Ah! How did I time out? Oh.
Because you weren't doing anything! Why was it taking you so long?
I was thinking about it!
About what? Just attack!
I had
Oh.
nothing.
He had literally nothing in opposition. Well, okay. Rueblie is the winner. Congratulations, Rue.
Hooray!
You may not have been the best player, but you could certainly think on your feet. And
I could
sometimes
think.
that's the most important thing. Guys, just gotta make sure I can't see the timer, so I can't like warn you or anything. But
Haha, crossover.
so what context was this used? Whoever's turn it's not.
Crossover?
Yeah.
It was whenever they just didn't feel like it's whenever there wasn't actually an action field generator around.
Yeah, it was like a special one that they could just put up for anyone. And consequently, it was used in like 50 episodes. And therefore, it has a lot of action cards.
Every action card.
Like this one, which is terrible.
It's just like, count to 10.
You see, I'd be intimidated if it didn't have a giant A on it.
Well, you're not afraid of the letter A? Atom Bomb starts with A.
Why does this
Well,
keep happening?
This would be much better if we could actually just run out and pick them up.
This would be much better if we could get different hand symbols.
Yeah, Alpha Cretin. When are we gonna open up like a? I want it to where whenever the action thing comes out, there's just like a 3D, 2D platformer where you have to run around as like a character. Like when are we gonna implement that into EDO Pro? Just like a 3D open world card finder. Everyone ask him on Twitter. Or her. I actually don't know what Alpha Cretin. It's just Alpha Cretin. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with them. I'm not sure if they created EDO Pro, but they're like the biggest person who codes
Why do you
on
keep
stuff.
picking scissors?
Why do you keep picking scissors?
Because I think that he's not going to pick scissors.
Look, I didn't pick scissors. There you go. You happy now?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm having a wonderful day, thank you.
We're having a fun action duel. No one can tell me otherwise.
Haha, you activated my action card.
Wait, why are you... Oh, okay. I forgot that this card actually did effect damage for a second.
It doesn't negate the effect though. So he still gets to add stuff and then banish a card and then add up Wavering Eyes. You just don't take the 1,000 damage.
That's fine. Damage is what's important.
He who has the most damage. I mean, it's fine. He's hurting himself by activating this and taking so long to pick what he needs.
No, my sassy rookie.
He's so sassy.
He's very sassy.
He has a reasonable amount of sass.
He's
a
got
marginal
at least 6 out of 10 as far as sass goes.
There's an eye on his knee.
Ah, I see. I guess he does too. Is that like his left eye, or do you think he has one underneath that hair? Is that even hair?
On his arm as well.
Aha, yes, and then I shall end my turn.
Oh, the terrifying
what?
Summon Supreme King Gate 0 in defense mode pass.
If you had summoned whatchamacallit, oh, you couldn't have because you had a 4 scale for some reason. And then action card. Just negate your shit. Also, I'm confused about this art. Why is a card that's acceleration and it's a guy running? Like, why does that prevent you from taking burn damage?
You go fast, so you outrun the burn damage.
I'm gonna outrun the burn damage.
Right now.
I'm pretty sure that's literally what happened in the show.
You can't catch me!
On the gingerbread man.
Well, haha.
Oh, Beat Cop. She's not very popular right now.
It's fine. Her time will come.
Giggity. Pendulum, halt! In the name of love. Wait, I heard a coin flip sound. Why was there coin flips?
Yeah, I have a coin flip instead of fighting because Code has a action card.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So if you try to get an action card, it just like coin flip, yes or no. I understand now. The world
Good.
is making more sense yet again.
That's often considered to be good.
Most people. Comment in the comments. Code, how many pumpkins do you get for Halloween?
What?
Why not get more?
Because
Makes a
Quiz
good
Quest
point.
cock-blocked me.
So how many cards are there for Quiz Quest? Does that eventually get up to like 8,000 life points per
There's at
duel?
least 20. There's
There's
at least 20, and you never run out of cards. It's constantly replenishing.
Yeah, but I'm saying how high does it get? Is it always just like less than 1,000 life points?
It's like up to 1,000.
Yeah, one of them is like 2,000 and it's solved Fermat's last theorem.
Wait, solve what?
Solved Fermat's last theorem.
Huh. Interesting.
It is.
Aha, but you see Arc Pendulum Dragon's effect.
Yeah, but you got
Well,
nothing good
maybe
to
I
summon.
wanted you to use Arc Pendulum Dragons. Why did I set my scales? You have Wavering Ice.
He didn't set it.
Still gonna use it next turn.
Well, yeah, next turn, but I mean, you could probably get in for game this turn if you're lucky enough. If you've got the
not.
stees, as they say.
I do not.
Oh. Curtain Call. If a Abyss card is activated, add one pendulum from your extra deck. Okay. And then Summoner.
Yeah.
She's not as
It's her.
mellow as you thought. You still can't get over 2,400, though.
Don't worry about that.
I believe Wild Hope has a monster effect. Okay, there you go.
He does. He gains attack.
Not enough to get over 2,400, though.
Don't worry about that bit.
For a second,
Don't
I
tell
thought
me
you
what I
called
need
me a
to be
bitch, and I was like, what?
Uh,
You're like, don't worry about that, bitch. I got it. Honey, I'm gravy, baby.
oh, it does that?
Yes.
I was not aware of that.
Interesting.
Ah, yes, you see! You absolute buffoon! I wasn't aware of it either.
I'm just activating random cards at this point.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
The question is, you didn't pendulum summon anything. Can you actually pendulum something of substance this turn?
It's fine. I have an action card, so I win.
Do you? Doesn't look like you have one.
Maybe. I do.
I can't see it.
It's definitely here. It's called Beat Code. You win the duel automatically.
I'm just saving it for the climactic moment, so it's more exciting.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, there it is.
entertainment.
Gotcha.
Odd Eyes
A's
Wizard
for
Dragon?
action.
Yes.
Why are you a wizard? No.
He's a wizard.
I'm a wizard, Harry. But you cannot pendulum summon the turn you activate this effect.
Yes, precisely. Don't worry, it's fine.
I'm not sure if it is.
It might be.
Now I'll summon my wizard dragon. He's a wizard.
He is a wizard.
Tribute one dark, send one odd eyes, and then if you do special summon this. How is this better than just having regular odd... You have to play Odd Eyes Dragon?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
I don't see the I don't see the problem with this.
I don't know. You could have just pendulum summoned an Odd Eyes dragon, then you would have done double battle damage, which is more than regular battle damage.
By a bit.
No, my Mellow Madonna.
No, she was so mellow.
No, my Beat Cop.
And then he
Well, beat all your
activates
cops.
Action Magic Cylinder. Oof.
Ow.
You're in a bit of a tricky pickle.
Nah, it's fine.
Naw. What do you mean, naw?
No.
I have more than 1,000 life points, so I can use Mellow Madonna, so it's fine.
You don't even have the zones to... You don't have Mellow Madonna in the pendulum place.
That's what you think.
That is what it's what I could see. This Twinkle Little Star is not Mellow Madonna, and neither is this giant purple potato fucker.
That's what you think.
Yes, because it's true. I think it because it's true, friend.
Haha. Well, now I got an action card.
Do you? It said
Maybe.
Tails.
Don't worry about that.
You're
Now I
telling
have
me
Mellow
not to
Madonna.
worry about a lot of things, and it's very worrying.
Don't worry about There, look, I got an
Hey,
action
got
card.
one.
Well, now you don't have Mellow Madonna.
Oh, don't I?
Oh, he has done the fool thing.
Ah, he countered my counter with his counter.
How come,
Yes.
How am I going to come back from this?
how come Twinkle Little Star didn't get destroyed?
I had a Beat Cop counter.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Beat Cop
I
in
mean,
Underworld.
the unfortunate part here is you destroyed my Mellow Madonna, but that's fine.
We're fine. You'll get that Mellow Madonna back that you destroyed.
Maybe. I might.
The question is this when it attacks, or is this just...
This card attacks an opponent. Okay,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
fine.
You
I'm
should
fine.
be fine, hopefully. I mean, at
I'm
most you're
probably
taking
I
fine.
activate
1,300.
an action card.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I'm
No,
gonna
Negate
going
the
to
search
fight
attack.
for an action card.
Oh.
Evasion. Do you have an action card that can counter an action card?
Yes.
Wait, what? No action. Do you have no action of your own to activate in response? Really? You know what I said that
but I activate Encore.
activated.
What? Activate? No.
He has an encore as well, good sir. This battle will take place one way or another.
And now I get...
The weird thing is that Encore didn't even let me. Encore didn't even let me activate another card's effect. It only did destroy this card.
Huh.
Oof. Well, it's fine, because I know action. And now I will let you play.
What can do, buckaroo?
Perhaps not make bread.
Perhaps not make bread?
Yes.
An interesting statement.
No, not my action card.
I needed that for action.
And now I have an action card.
Well, I guess I'll just end my turn then.
Rip.
You fool.
His action card says you can't end your turn. It'll stay the end phase forever until you surrender.
Wise
I've got
Mirage Dragon.
I got a green dragon. Next time you're not gonna be so lucky. I like how you've got 31 cards in your extra deck. That's way more than 15.
I would like some life points.
Tails again.
I got life points.
Yay.
Aha.
I have
Oh,
been
that's not-
atrociously unlucky with this, and I'm actually kind of sad.
A sad state of affairs. I almost thought you
Yeah.
had this one.
What?
I'll fight for an action card.
Oh.
Really? I'm going to search for an action card.
I'm gonna fight for an action card.
Are you serious?
High
Stop!
five!
Stop throwing the same thing as me.
You stop throwing the same thing as me.
Stops copies
No.
me. Stops copies me.
How ridiculously unlikely is that? What is the statistical odds
I mean,
of both of us throwing the same exact?
it's not a random chance, so you can't really put it up to statistics.
1 in 6. Do I get 100 life points?
I hope so.
Aha, but you see, I'm going to do a thing that isn't going to let me do it.
Well, I'm going to search for an action card.
I'm going to go sink into a deep depression now.
Okay, have fun with that.
Have fun. I've heard that's worked out for a lot of artists and creative people over the years, and it's not just a cliche that's been overhyped to try to make people accept the way that things are. Unless you have a magician card in your other pendulum zone, destroy this card.
It's a one of. I had
Yeah.
Why are you playing it at all?
How many magicians do you have in this deck?
I don't
gonna-
play it for that.
Oh, okay.
I
Are you
play
gonna
it for
search for an action card?
It's
'Cause
a
I think you
tuner.
need one.
you can make a level 7 odd eyes level 4.
Ah, I
Basically.
see.
Do you have an action card?
Does it help win you the game? Do you have the negate attack one?
I have Encore. But he probably has no action because of the pure amount of action cards he has.
No action, too strong. Well,
No.
I've got.
Aha!
Well, I'm gonna search for an action card.
Well, I'm going to search for an action card against him.
Oh. It's fine because I also had a no action.
Aha, but I'll search for another action card. This wasn't fair. Why did you get so many no actions? How did you not get evasion?
Action duels we need to do this more often. Maybe actually, I don't know. I said when we originally came up with this idea, I was like, I kind of feel like we should play weaker decks so that the action cards really make everything, like make or break. But we decided to do the 5Ds decks instead. But I think that would be more fun next time. Do like maybe an action tag duel with like first generation decks or something, like 2005 decks, and see how that works out. Either way, I think this was pretty fun. Thanks to Crazy Ginger Man for requesting this. Rueblie, did you have any last words to add in here?
Thank you, Crazy Ginger Man. I hope it was something that you enjoyed.
I hope it was everything you wanted. And Code, how did you feel about this?
What is the statistical likelihood of us picking the exact same rock, paper, scissors, like 4 times in a row?
I mean, there's only 3 options, and if he was trying to, like, not pick the same one every time like you were, then there's it's not like flipping a coin where it's random. It's like you're both choosing one.
I also kind of wish that we had
57%.
played matches, because I had a side deck,
I also
and they
had a
didn't get
side
to use it because we didn't play a match.
What would you have sided against him?
I would have sided in Verte Anaconda to get super polymerization out of the deck.
I would have sided in Harmonic Oscillation.
Also, Never-Ending Nightmare.
Hypnosis
Just to
stuff.
constantly interesting.
Or
Well, either
Dementia.
way, it's been fun. Thanks for coming, and until next time, good luck.
And
have
have
fun.
lots of juice.
can have that too, I guess.
Magnanimous greetings to you all! I am Hardleg Joe of the future, arbiter of truth, bringer of editing, making myself known so that I might thank the patrons for their generosity. I would especially like to thank the high-tier patrons, whose names I shall carve into the mountains of history using naught but my voice. They are Cassie Harper, Davon Crushin, Paragon X9, Nightfang, 1503, Chris W, Montry, Aaron McNatt, Austin Glover, Daniel Frowsing, J3 Puffin, Buster Blader, Matt, Lucas Geardis, Michael Tognotti, Quintingent, Nathan, Dancing Joker, Mr. Eiffel, G-Ram 007, Emperor Lelouch, Kirvan, Diotic, and King Zirmis. It is thanks to outrageous patrons like them that you can have action-filled duels such as the one you just witnessed. If you would like to join them and be listed off at the end of each video, the Patreon link is on the screen and in the description. This episode's secret question of the day is, did you watch Arc V? If so, what did you think of it? Leave your review down in the comments, and until next time, walk in the light, my friends.